My sister-in-law suddenly expects me to act like her kid's aunt, and I refused. My brother is also trying to fix our relationship, but I am not interested. Am I the a-hole? I am 29 years old, female, have 2 older brothers, and this is going to be related to James, 34 years old, male. Sometime around 3 years ago, James met his now wife Aria, 33 years old, female, and they got married the following year. Aria also has 2 kids from her previous marriage, but I'll come back to it later. Ever since they started dating, Aria has been very clear about her boundaries when it comes to our family. She claimed her previous marriage was a disaster because her ex-husband was a mommy's boy. Her ex-mother-in-law was very involved in their lives, and she refused to have the same happen with James. James, I assume, being in love with her and wanting to start a family, basically agreed with everything. So the result was him getting isolated from our family. My parents were never crazy. My mom was never an evil type of mother-in-law, and this can be confirmed by my other brother's wife, who has an amazing relationship with my mom. To be honest, we would have expected more from James, at least to defend us a little in front of his wife or try to keep a closer relationship with us. But he didn't, so we spoke to him once, voiced our concerns about her being a controlling nightmare, and that was it. We left him to do whatever he wanted. Ever since Aria joined our family, our relationship with them has been disgustingly sterile and fake. We only see them for certain events like Christmas, Easter, and birthdays, and everything that comes from them is so formal, I guess. I don't know how to explain it, but they never share anything with us. The only thing they talk to us is small talk, like, "How are you? How have you been?" blah blah, but that's it. A recent example that comes to my mind is that my brother got a big promotion, and somehow it slipped during a dinner we had. They never mentioned him getting that promotion. It was something like, "Yeah, now with my new role, my schedule changed a little bit." I tried to make a joke and told him, "Wow, good job keeping it a secret." Bro and Aria told me it was not a secret, but they are a private family and don't feel like disclosing financial information. Like WTF, no one asked about finances or money. Aria's sister recently passed away, and now she has suddenly expressed that my sister-in-law and I should be more involved as her kids' aunts. I told her I am sorry for her loss, but I am only an aunt to my other brother's kids, not hers. She told me this is wrong because we are family, and I mentioned that I personally don't consider her or her kids my family. She is my brother's wife, her kids are my brother's stepkids, but that's it. And honestly, I barely consider James my family anymore since we are now only related by blood and nothing else. I am not going to take over a role that I don't want for people whom I barely know. Apparently, my words affected James, who asked me if I meant what I said. I told him yes, I mean it. He asked me what he could do to make it better, and I told him I don't know. How do you fix 3 years of treating your siblings and parents like shit because of some strangers that entered your life in your 30s? He claims he is willing to try for us to go back to how things were, but I told him I am not interested. He can continue playing happy family with his wife and her kids. He doesn't need me for it because I am not a clown to entertain his wife's kids when she feels like it.